Hi guys, it's Kaden King and welcome back to my channel. I just got my nails done. I did black hearts because I have a black heart because I will never have a man and that is okay. But that is why we are here today because I'm going to tell you a funny story. Oh my gosh, wait, okay, really quick. I just want to show you guys my new setup for all my stuff. Hold on. Okay, so if you know me, I do like designer items, so I got a new little setup going for all of my items, and I just think it looks really pretty, so I just wanted to show you guys really quick. It's right over here. So it's right here next to my glam setup, but I just thought it was so cute the way I set up all the boxes, and then we incorporated some dolls, and I just made it really fun. Over here, of course, we have our Kim K Vogue cover that we love, vintage Gucci watch, and then some other stuff, some Ariana Grande, my backpack, and we just, look, I took all my designer shoes out of the boxes so I could see them. They are so pretty. And then we've got a little jewelry box that I've had forever. That's from Tiffany's in New York. When I went and met Ariana Grande, I just got that heart for Victoria's Secret. My bum bags. This is actually the first bag I ever got that got me into like collecting bags. And then over here, just some more stuff that I have collected over the years. And yeah, I'm really proud of it. Okay, sorry, let's get into it. So today we are going to be talking about, you know what? Fuck it. We are going to be talking about Jordan the model. I'm not using these bullshit code names anymore. I'm just gonna say who the hell it is because I don't care. I'll even put his Instagram down below. So I met this boy, right? His name is Jordan. Yes, he models. He's done New York's crazy stuff. Anyways, let's start at the very beginning. So I met this kid. Like, we're calling him a kid. Why? Because he's literally a child. He's my age, but he's literally a baby mentally. So I started talking to this boy because he used to watch my YouTube channel when I was with Kyle. So lo and behold, when I broke up with Kyle and moved home, me and this kid started talking. Now I can honestly say he's extremely gorgeous, so beautiful, not on the inside, just on the outside. But I started talking to Jordan the same time I started talking to my other ex, Victor. Lo and behold, quit YouTube, moved home, and I started talking to Victor and Jordan at the same time. I was very conflicted because obviously I was dealing with two, and they don't live here, right? So they obviously, Victor lived in Texas and Jordan lived in New Hampshire. So I was having to talk to both of these boys and basically try to decide like who I was gonna be with because they both wanted to be with me. So obviously we already know what happens. Lo and behold, I talked to both of them for like 6 months, FaceTimed them, we did everything together, and then, you know, I ended up telling Jordan, the model, that I couldn't be with him because I was gonna be with Victor, and yeah, honestly, I was just like really like scared and paranoid, and like, I don't know why, but like, it's really hard to make that choice because I felt like I loved both of them so much equally. And, you know, once I got into my relationship with Victor, and Victor started being really abusive and controlling, it really like fucked with my head because obviously like I was thinking I should have picked Jordan and maybe my relationship would have been better. So anyways, when I broke up with Victor, it's so funny because Jordan just got out of a relationship with his ex. We were both newly single, and for whatever reason, he might have reached out to me, I might have reached out to him, I can't remember. But we reached out to each other and we started talking the second I moved home. No, now we've been talking basically again for like 6 months. So of course, I've known Jordan for basically like 4 years now, on and off. And that's a long time to know somebody, right? Like, I think, you know, to just be, we weren't consistent always, but like I knew him, like we had talked so much, we had like so many things going that I thought, you know, like this is my moment, like we're gonna make it work. And I just kept asking him, when can I see you? When can I see you? And I just want to let you know, this man, little baby child, is insanely crazy because I need dates, honestly, but from the time I moved home in December to now, which I guess is a year, he blocked me on and off for so many times without giving me a reason, without giving me anything, right? Like, he would just randomly block me and I'd be like, couldn't reach him because he blocked me on all the social medias, like no explanation, just randomly, like out of the blue. Like, we could be talking about peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, boom, blocked all of a sudden randomly, right? So he would do this thing where he'd block me and then he'd unblock me and he'd just start texting me like nothing's wrong, and me, being the good soul that I am, would just say, okay, that's fine, I don't care, shit on me, shit on our relationship, I don't care, I love to get abused. So he would then unblock me and then pretend like nothing was wrong, didn't have to give me an apology. I didn't ask for an apology. I was very sweet and poetic and just said, it's fine, baby. And then we just would talk, and then a month later, he'd block me again, do the same thing. And I'm just chilling here. I'm just saying, it's fine. And then he would come back and start texting me again, and then he'd be like, well, I just felt like you didn't care. As someone that doesn't care, I just want you to know that's not true, because I'm the number one person that cares when I'm in a relationship with somebody. And I hope you know, like, I text this man all day, all the time, all the time. And if I happen to be working or happen to be in class and can't have my phone out, happen to be doing a family event, 3 hours would go by and I wouldn't text him 3 hours, and then I'd reply. He would get so upset. He'd be like, you don't care about me, you don't like me, like gaslighting me up that I'm this horrible person for not texting him instantly. But of course, he can go block me. He can take forever to text me back, and apparently he was busy, or he fell asleep, or he had something going on that was valid, and I could not do that. Oh my god, even telling you guys this, like, it's just making me realize like effort I put into relationships. Because even when I first moved home, I like begged him. I said, like, it would be so cute, like, since we don't live by each other, if you would just take one of your t-shirts that you've worn, drop it in the mailbox, send it to me, and then I could wear it to go to bed, and like it would smell like him, and it'd be just, I thought that was like a really cute idea. Couldn't even do that. It takes 2 seconds to take a dirty shirt, throw it in a box, go to the post office, pay $5.99, I'm sure it's cheap as hell, and send it to me, right? He could never do that. So that's another thing that was a big, like, I don't know. And of course I just said, it's fine, it's okay. But he would constantly, oh my gosh, this is gonna get so wild. So he would also constantly be asking me for, hey, you should send me $20 for food. Hey, you should send me $15 so I can go get a coffee. Me, again, the kind person that I am, would just send him money like that all the time. And then, get this, I went to Hawaii. When I was in Hawaii, I literally spent like $200 on all this random like Hawaii crap. And I put it in a box and I sent it to him. Like, hello, like, not that hard. You have to send me some used old dirty t-shirt, but I go to Hawaii and I make sure I get you a million things from Hawaii and put it in a cute box and wrap it up all cute and write you a cute note and send it to you. And you can't even put a shirt in a box. Like, all I wanted, shirt in a box. Not that hard, right? So here's the other wild thing about this. So it was like November. I think it was November. So November, we were talking, right? And we were like getting really close. And then he said, hey, it's my birthday next week. You should give me a bunch of money. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, you should give me a bunch of money for my birthday. And I, being the nice person that I am, was like, that's when things really started to not add up, because he couldn't even send me a shirt. And I was like, if you send me a shirt, I'll send you money for your birthday. Couldn't do it. Could not do it. And then what's even weirder is 2 weeks later, he said, I lied to you. It's my birthday this week. You should send me money. Excuse me? Excuse me? Squeeze me? What? So now here he is telling me that his birthday, he lied about his first birthday, and now it's his birthday, and now he wants a bigger check. Excuse me. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, sir, but that doesn't make any sense. So then, I know, it gets worse, everybody. I would ask this man to FaceTime every night. Every night. He would tell me he couldn't, he's busy, he can't FaceTime me, wild shit like that. And then, I hope you know, I've known all of it. Like, this has all been going on for like a year, and I'm putting up with it, okay? So like, I'm a very giving person that's willing to work with people, and they do not meet me at my end of the street. Like, I swear, I'm going all the way down. I thought it's supposed to be 50-50, and it's not, because I had to do all this shit for him. Oh, and then, you know what's funnier? So, he lives in an apartment with his ex. So him and his ex broke up, and they live in separate bedrooms in the same apartment, and he took forever to tell me that. And I'm like, okay, why did you not tell me this? And he's like, because we fight and we argue and blah 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 blah, and I hate my life and I don't want to be there, blah blah blah, I just want to go model and blah blah. And I'm like, okay, that's so weird. Why not just break your lease and leave? And he's like, well, I can't, blah blah. Okay, fine, I don't care. I'm being the nice person that I am. I'm like, okay, yeah, okay, great, I hope you guys are doing good. And then this is where it's like, it's me talking about it. Like, me talking about this to you guys makes me realize how stupid I am and how much I put up with. Because then he told me, well, you could pay off my 6 months of rent so I can leave. So he wanted me to pay off the rest of his rent that he owed. It wasn't expensive, because rent was like $500 a month or something. But that's not the point. The point is, he wanted me to pay it off because he just sees me as a freaking piggy bank. I don't know. Like, can't even send me a t-shirt that I've been begging for literally like 10 months now. But he wants me to pay off his rent. And that's why I just was like, what the actual? So, flash forward to freaking now. Yes, not now. Maybe a month ago. He was really getting after me again and again and again about the texting thing and how I take 3 hours to reply, and that's not okay, and that's not acceptable, and I don't tell him what I'm doing. And like, I texted this man every day, like asked him to FaceTime, like gave him the money he wants. Like, I'm doing it all, and he's again getting mad at me for not being able to text back. Oh, and then last November we were talking about seeing each other finally, right? So I said, I will book a ticket to come see you. Great. I go on my little laptop, clickety click 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 clack moo clack. So I see flights are not from Salt Lake to New Hampshire very easily. It's very, I don't know why, it's very hard to get from Lake to New Hampshire in one without stopping, right? So I come up with the next best solution. Boston, Massachusetts is 2 hours away from where Jordan lives in New Hampshire. And there's a direct flight from Salt Lake, which is A, $500, and B, it's like a 10-hour flight. And I tell Jordan, like, hey, I can fly to Boston. Can you drive there? And it'll only take you 2 hours. And then there will be a bunch of stuff to do in Boston. I'll pay for the hotel, which is another $1,000. And you can just show up. He told me that he could not drive down to Boston. He told me that I needed to take the weird 20-hour flight. Yes, like a 20-hour flight with layovers. Because literally I'd have to stop in tic-tac-toe, 3 stops to get to New Hampshire. And he was like, yeah, you should do that flight. Excuse me, sir? So he wanted me to take the crazy little ass flight when all I'm asking for him is to drive 2 hours to meet me somewhere when I'm doing all the work. So again, flags that are red. But I've just known him so long, and I just had this feeling about him that he was like, if I just could get to him, if I could just get to him. That was my whole point. Like, if I could just get to Jordan face to face, I know, like, if he lived here, like, I know our relationship would work. And honestly, I know I'd have to do most of the heavy lifting with him, but like, I like that because I feel like it makes me, you know, more mature in that way, because I'm more driven, because like, I do want to take care of him and I do want to take care of us, which is not normal for me because I'm like the girly that gets taken care of. But it's just all this crazy stuff. And then a month ago, he was yelling at me, or not yelling, but texting me, like getting super mad that I couldn't reply when I'm working 3 jobs, basically when I'm basically doing 4 jobs. I'm going to school and I'm overwhelmed, stressed, dealing with depression, and I'm doing all of this, and he's getting mad that I cannot text back because it takes me 3 hours, and he cannot stand it because I'm awful for doing that. I'm this horrible person for doing that. So he's like, I'm over this, goodbye. And then I said, go right a fucking head and block me, because I don't give a shit anymore. I got to that point. No, I really did. Like, I was so proud of myself, because I was actually like, normally I'm the type of person to like beg and beg and beg, but like with him, got to the end of my rope, dude. Like, I've tried and tried, and it's never good enough. Like I've learned I can only meet people so far. And I think I'm in a place where like, you just start to realize like, you can put in all this effort, but if the person's not gonna do, you can't force them to do something, right? Like, you cannot force people to be with you, love you, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And I just said, okay, fine. The universe does not want this to work out. Like, I know the universe has kept us in each other's lives on and off, but like, I'm good. I am good. And this is the first time where I've actually felt like just good not talking to him. Like, I don't care anymore. Like, hope you're watching this. Hi. Don't care anymore, because I loved you with my whole heart and soul. And I tried for a really long time, and I just needed you to be patient and help me out a little bit, and you never could. So here we are. And this is why you should never date a model, because dating models is a stupid choice. You should find a good, sweet, nerdy boy that is nice to you. And that's the whole reason I'm on here today, folks, is so I can teach us all a lesson. Jocks, businessmen, models, they all suck. You really want to find love, you take yourself down to the little nerdy department. I know, nerds, so cute. They are the cutest people on this earth. I'm telling you, you will find a cute pretty boy that wants to love you, hold you, please you. You'll be fine, because he's a nerd and he's gonna go into some crazy profession, and you'll be taken care of. And I'm not kidding you. I went to the University of Utah the other day for like my coworker's husband was having some nerdy convention, because she married a nerd. He loves her, and he's attractive. We went down to the University of Utah for their little nerd convention. When I tell you the amount of attractive men working on their little science projects, I was blown away. And that's when I learned, holy shit. And they're so kind, nicest people I've ever met in my life. And that's when I realized I'm going to marry a nerd. I'm so sick of models and playboys and these stupid people, and I'm going to find myself a little nerdy boy. So that was our whole story today for you children. But you guys let me know. Am I the crazy one? Did I do something wrong? Any merch that says it's not my fault, it's yours. Because that seems to be my new era that I'm entering into. But anyways, I hope you guys like this video. And you guys should give me video ideas down below of something you want to see. Like I was going to do my car tour because no one's ever seen my new car, which is honestly such a gorgeous, beautiful, amazing car that I've never showed anyone. And I thought that would be a cute idea. I want to go like on a little shopping thing and take you guys with me. But let me know what you guys want to see. And of course, I'd love to see you there. And I love you guys so much. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye. Thumbnail time. Goodbye, you guys. Can we just take a moment for this skinny little belly that I have?